at some point you need to cut family off because family not gonna care. Family only gonna care. Not even just family, it's everybody. But so it's like people aren't gonna. It's like if somebody isn't spiritual, if somebody doesn't have an understanding of self, if somebody doesn't have knowledge of self, they're not gonna put knowledge of self as as important. They don't know. How the fuck would they know? They don't know themselves. They don't have knowledge of self. They aren't aware of themselves. So it's like you can't talk to somebody about spirituality, higher self. You can't talk to them about that because they don't care about it. And it's like that's why there's why all those years ago I got to the point when I knew I had to cut my brother off, I sat there for days and cried. So it's like, me now, it's like, all right, yeah, it's like people feel as if, I should be crying that I don't get to that I don't get to deal with my brother, and it's like, yo, I've already done that shit. I've already done that. My mom was right there. And that's the fucked up part about it. The fact that I even had to tell my mother and my father, like, yo, I can't deal with him because of the path that I'm going down. I can't deal with him. Only thing he's going to do is try to throw me off and take me somewhere else that he's going that he doesn't even want to be in. It's like people keep on talking about financial freedom, but it's like, do you understand that you're talking about financial freedom while working a job? What they say? Somebody said a job stands for just over broke. So you're working a job. Even if you work 2, 3, 4 jobs, they're still fucking jobs. And then it's like, so you're doing all of this working. You're working. And then you go for organized fun. That's not feeding your spirit. That's not bringing you happiness. Cool, you may get a joke in here and there, but that's not feeding you. That's not feeding your spirit. That's not making you want to get up the next day. The only thing that makes people get up the next day is a fucking alarm clock. So it's like you can't tell me what value is. What's value? Value is different. Value varies on the person. Value varies on the environment. Value varies on the subject. Like shit. Like I don't know. It's like it's not too really much more to say. Don't let somebody stop playing in other people's imagination. Money is somebody else's imagination to control you. Hence, everybody is still fucking slaves. Y'all are still fucking slaves and don't see that y'all are slaves. And I said this years ago. Money, the dollar is made out of cotton. Just like your ancestors was picking all of those years ago, centuries, you still chasing the same motherfucking cotton. The same cotton is in circulation that they was picking back then. So, you're a fucking slave. I really don't know what else to say about that. So, y'all need to get right. Get right in your heart. Get right. Y'all not right in your hearts. Y'all not doing nothing that you're not doing nothing that drives you. Only thing that drives y'all is fucking money. The dollar is depleted. And the only thing that drives you is money. Where does that make sense? Where does it make sense? Where does it make sense? Money is the only thing that drives you to do anything. So if money is the only thing that drives you, and the money is the value of the dollar is depleted, where the fuck is your drive gonna come from? And you trying to tell me that I'm worthless, that I have no value. I am the value. Period. I don't care who say what. You can say whatever you want to try to say about me. But just if one person comes to me and asks me about something, guess what? That means that I'm valuable to one person. 2 people come to me and ask me about something. Guess what? I'm valuable to 2 people. If 3 people come to me and ask me about something, I'm valuable to 3 people. If 1,000,000 people come to me and ask me about something, I'm valuable to those 1,000,000 people. But at the beginning and at the end of the day, I need to see the value in myself, just as everybody else does. So before your kids start to see the value in you, you need to see the value in you. If you don't see the value that you hold, nobody else will. And you don't have to convince anybody of your value. Only thing, hey, I'm valuable. You don't think so? I get it. You just don't know your own value. I get it. You know, and it's like, I definitely did I tried to tell him, yo, hey, you're more valuable than you think that you are. Just because whatever situation is happening right now, that doesn't make you any less valuable. So it's like multiple times I definitely did try to speak love into him. I tried to speak love into him. He just didn't want it. He didn't believe it. He couldn't see it. And it's like, I don't know how you couldn't see it. I don't know how you don't see it. But that's on you. I can't make you see anything. I can't make you feel any type of a way about yourself. It's self. Only thing that you'll truly own in this universe is knowledge of self, yourself, you. That's the only, and it's like, you know, you can allow for people to tell you, you can allow for people to sell you lies all you want, but you don't have to accept them. I said this before. Accept what you want and don't accept what you don't. You gotta accept the truth. Your truth. Somebody else's truth would be, you're supposed to be my slave. That's another motherfucking person's truth. That's not a fact. That's somebody else's truth. Your truth, no, I'm not supposed to be a slave. That's a fact. But it's also your truth. You're standing in your truth. You're standing in facts. So it's like, just know the value that you hold. Don't let for nobody else to come along and say, hey, you should be doing this because this is what everybody else is doing. Why would I want to be like everybody else when I'm clearly myself? When I'm clearly me, I'm good. I'm good. 1% of the U.S. population, as less than 1% of the U.S. population has gone into the military, and you're going to tell me that I'm not worth anything. Think about it. It seems to me as if my value just now shot up even higher. It's fucked up that people really think like that, though. And it's like, honestly, and I still don't put myself above anybody else. No matter what the situation, I'm not gonna put myself above anybody else. Why? Because if somebody else was putting themselves over me, then I would definitely, it would build some type of animosity. So it's like, you know, all y'all out here talking about, yeah, we kings, we this, that, and the third. Y'all not. Because a real king will never gloat that shit. That's why you got false kings out here. You got people out here that's claiming to be royalty, and they're really not. It's like, and it's not even so much that they're not, because you do have people that's out here that's false claiming, but then it's like the other ones that really are. It's like y'all have been so far removed from that royalty, from the natural royalty that you hold. You've been so far removed from it that you don't even know how to move in that manner anymore. This is why we call each other kings and queens. Hey. I love y'all. I love me. Y'all have a beautiful day. Y'all have a beautiful day. Cause I know that I will. I know that I will. I was watching this. Just me saying that. I thought about something. It was like, what do you say? I was watching this video on Instagram, and the little kid was like, "Is that? Can I pet that dog?" That's my shirt there. I like that. Can I pet that dog? Hey, y'all have a beautiful day. As you can see, I'm gonna have my day gonna be fucking spectacular. Yeah, it's gonna be spectacular. Might even see a UFO or two today. Hey, but we'll go. That's a whole nother video. Hey, I love y'all. Peace. I'm tripping over everything in here. Oh man, my damn peppers are knocked over. I got to go.